I love intelligent, grateful people. Who am I talking about? You right now? I could be. I could be talking about you, but instead I'm talking about Emil Brink. Here's what he said. I want to share this with everybody. I made the video called Hair Loss Paradox Vote. Which one of these two things makes me more of a hair loss hypocrite? Here's what Emil Brink said. Or Emil, I pronounced that wrong, Emil Brink. Quote, can we just appreciate the fact that you in your 20s predicted your hair loss to be worse than it ended up being, and now, over a decade later, is still making the same mistakes? You might as well have never thought about hair loss at all. Also, I'd say shaving it off would be the ultimate way to demonstrate everything you've been preaching. Let's see if it affects your confidence or the way we perceive you. End quote. I love that. Here's what I love so much about this. Every word of that is truth. But what really stands out to me in this is what a good point made. You know, when you strip away what exactly this channel is actually about, I'm luring in, younger guys that are thinking, oh no, am I losing my hair? And I'm throwing at them my 10 basic theories to help predict that, which you have to use collectively. You can't just choose one. You have to use all of them together. And then from there, once I help you determine that, then I'll help you determine how to choose your fate and make that part of your identity. That's what my system is all about. But it's funny because, great point made by Emil, because I've been wrong most of the time I've been thinking about my hair loss, which, I'm trying to think. The first time I was really aware of it was like, I wasn't losing my hair at the time, but like in 3rd grade maybe, I started thinking, oh yeah, when I get older, I'll start losing my hair. And then by my teenage years, I thought, yeah, if I can make it to 30 and still have most of my hair, I'll be lucky. And then, but I just never thought I would have a full head of hair in my mid-30s. I never, ever thought that would be the case. So with all my theories and all my predictions, I know some of you've already reached that line. You're already Norwood theory beyond, or you've got such diffuse thinning, you're beyond that point. But I say this to give hope to anyone out there who hasn't reached that point, who's still honestly just at Norwood 1 with no thinning, or even Norwood 2 with no thinning. The thing is, with all of my theories, a blessing from it is I could be wrong in a good way, And I think that's a good idea, is to psych yourself up to lose it all, but not worry about it anxiously, but just to be ready for it, making that part of your identity. And when it doesn't happen, you're prepared for a storm that didn't come. It may come eventually, but you're more than ready for it at that point if you're ready now when it didn't happen. And so I think that's something to consider, that I don't mean my theories as some kind of like doom and gloom fate. Not at all. But I definitely think it's important to mentally take yourself there. And then after all of that, as you try to navigate through my theories and figure out where you're going to land up, you could be like me and still be wrong. If I'm in denial about my hair loss, here's the denial that I'm in. I'm looking at this selfie cam right now, and I'm thinking, okay, today's like, we're what, halfway through January or so. So in about 3 months, I'll be 37. You got to understand, I never, ever would have considered that I'd still have this much hair at age 37. And not to mention, I don't really have, as my mom says, Nick, you don't even have any gray hairs to speak of. I have a few that I pluck out every couple of weeks, but it's just really weird to me that I still have this much hair. So imagine, a lot of you watching my videos are going to end up like me. You're going to see some signs of receding or maturing in your early 20s, and then you see another bump happen around your 30th birthday, and then you think, yeah, but most guys who are going to lose their hair are going to start really showing signs by the time they're 35. And then 35 hit, and I still wasn't really where I thought. I was expecting a strip right here. I was really expecting Norwood 3.5, 4 by my 35th birthday. Because the lady who cut my hair back when I was 19 growing up, she predicted that if I'm gonna lose my hair, it'd be around age 35, I'd really start losing my hair up there. And I didn't. So it's funny though, just to keep that in your back of mind. Not, again, you the individual decide, oh no, am I gonna worry about this? Oh no. Or you can think, okay, I know what to be prepared for. I know how to feel and what to think and what to do when it does come. And then when it doesn't come, double win, right? Not only are you ready for it, but then you ended up being wrong in a good way. So take that into consideration. I am not a professional. I am not an expert. I am just a guy who makes theories up to help us all in ways that other people can't with hair loss. But what if I'm getting you prepared for a storm that's not actually coming?